Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know y'all haven't heard from me in like 3 days, and I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to post, I'm gonna try and post every 2 to 3 days, I think. Because I want to keep my views up, because we're at 42 subscribers right now, I believe. We were at 43, but you know, things happen, people unsubscribe, that's okay. But as you can see, I'm kind of a complete mess right now, so I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me while I talk to you guys about some things. Trigger warning, I'm putting out a trigger warning right now. We're going to be discussing mental health and eating disorders. So if any of that triggers you, I completely understand. So if any of that triggers you for any reason, mental health, eating disorders, like anything like that, feel free to click away. I completely understand, and I'll hopefully see you guys in a future video. But for now, let's get on with the video. So first thing I need to do is change out of these clothes, because I know it's gonna sound really disgusting, but I've been in these clothes for 2 days, so I need to change, and I'm gonna do that obviously off camera, and then I will get back to y'all. Okay, so this is the fit for today: Grinch t-shirt and black sweatpants. Before any of y'all say it's too early for the Grinch, it's never too early for the Grinch, it's just too early for Christmas. So, yeah, I am a spooky season girl. I'm a spooky season person all the way through, so. But I do love the Grinch. He's my favorite. He's the best part about Christmas. Alright, so let me go get a few of my essentials, and then I'll be right back. The essentials. Okay, so let's talk. This is gonna be real talk, and I'm gonna try and get through it without like stuttering or crying or whatever. But hold on. So the first thing that I want to talk about is eating disorders. I hate that word as much as the next person. I just don't. Hold on. Okay, so this is so hard to talk about, even though there's like, I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just talking to my phone. I'm talking to the camera. This is gonna go out to all of you, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing it right. I want to make sure that So I struggle with binge eating disorder and bulimia, and what made me want to make this video is I haven't binged today, but I've purged a lot today. That is something that is so hard to admit, because my family thinks that eating disorders are just a cry for attention, and that they don't really exist, and that you just need to suck it up and stop being a baby and just eat. Every time I just eat, and I don't, like, every time I just eat, I don't think about it while I'm eating. But afterwards, all I can think about is wanting to take out or undo what I just did. And I know that's what a lot of people go through, I realize. But it's a lot about control. I can't control a lot of things around me, but I can control what I eat. I can't even control what I eat half the time. And that's why I purge, because it gives me that sense of control to undo what I just did. I am still I'm struggling a lot. And if you see this, don't pity me. Don't feel sorry for me. Because that's not what I want. I want to figure this out. And I'm trying to figure this out. So if y'all can be there for me, just please don't pity me. I don't want that. I don't want pity from anyone. I just want to be able to work through this. The stuff that I just used on my face, I used oil-free moisturizer by Neutrogena with sunscreen and broad spectrum SPF 15. So this is it. Don't know if you guys can see. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at this whole YouTube thing. And then Neutrogena acne control lotion. That's what I used on my face. I've struggled with mental health since I was 7. When I was in 1st grade, I went to Howe Elementary. This is a Degree 48-hour men's protection cool rush deodorant. You can get it at Walmart. When I was in kindergarten, 1st grade, I went to Howe Elementary, and it was a really good school. And I didn't get bullied there. I was happy there. But we had a lice breakout, and every time I'd come home, I would come home with lice. So my parents and my grandparents switched me to St. Anthony's, which is a Catholic school. -1,000 out of 10. I do not recommend it whatsoever. 2nd grade, I started to get heavily bullied just because I was being myself. I was a goofy, weird, spunky, just like I was out there. I was just a friend to everyone, and everyone thought that was weird. Everyone thought that I was just looking for attention and stuff like that, and I wasn't. I was just trying to be friendly to everyone, and people just saw me as weird, and they didn't want to be my friend. But in 4th grade was when the bullying really picked up. I would get food thrown at me, trip downstairs, shoved into lockers. Sorry, I'm playing with my hairbrush. I do that when I get nervous. Not nervous, but stressed, anxiety, all of that. I was called fat, ugly, stupid, worthless. Everyone said that I deserved to die. And in 4th grade, at like 8, 9 years old, I thought everything they were saying is true. And you know, you may not think that words have impact, but words impact people so much. Sorry. More than you know. Please, please, please be kind. Because words cut deeper than knives. Words cut deeper than actions, in my belief. In my opinion, words cut deeper than actions. Just I don't really remember much of 5th grade. I was still getting really bullied a lot, but this new girl came to our class in 4th grade, and I tried to be her friend. We were friends for about a week before everyone who was bullying me, they fed her lies and told her all this stuff about me that wasn't true, and she turned on me and became my biggest bully ever. I am not going to name names because I don't feel that's right. I don't feel it's necessary to name names. But this is the cologne that I use on my mask days. It's Adidas cologne. Basic, generic. And from 4th grade on, life became hell. She became my biggest bully along with some other people. I had left in 6th grade. I had 2 really good friends in 6th grade. I'm not going to name names again just because I want to keep their lives off the internet and stuff like that. I've already looked into it. They don't have social media and stuff like that, so I'm not going to say the names. Even if they did have social media, still I'm sure they don't want to be a part of this. We don't talk anymore anyway, so I had 2 really good friends in middle school, and in 6th grade, my school had like a Spanish class and an English class, and they merged both classes together, so there was like 36 students in one classroom. So the bullying got so much worse. Somehow everyone in the Spanish class also hated me, and they knew nothing about me. I think it was just because I was friends with this one girl, but I wouldn't take that back for anything. She and I were best friends, and I loved her so much, so no hate towards her. I love her so much. Sorry. I left in 6th grade because of the bullying got so bad, and I went 2 weeks in 7th grade, and I met this really awful person. I met so many awful people there. In 7th grade, I was stealing, lying, skipping school, like doing illegal shit, all of the things. And I know I'm putting this out on the internet, but I don't care. I want my story to help somebody, so that's why I'm doing it. I met this one girl, and I idolized her. I wanted to be her so bad, but the more I started to become friends with her, the more I was getting thrown down for all the shit she was doing. I was getting beat up because I was stood up for her. I was getting involved in her relationships. I was getting caught up in all of her lies, and so everything kind of spiraled from there, and things got worse. I was, give me a sec, essayed by someone who I thought I could trust. He was my boyfriend at the time, although we were like 11, 12, so what is that? What does boyfriend, girlfriend even really mean in middle school? But he was my boyfriend, and I'd broken up with him because I didn't feel safe with him. And he essayed me on school grounds, and I told the school what happened, and they didn't believe me. My mom didn't believe me. No one believed me. everyone thought that I was lying, and that because I was friends with this girl, that since she was a liar and that she said she got essayed all the time, that, and they found no proof of it, that they thought I was lying too. But I wasn't. I wasn't lying about that. Why would anyone lie about that? For attention? Maybe. But not me. I wasn't lying. So I went back to St. Anthony's in 8th grade, and the bullying was so much worse. I had broken my leg right before school started, so there was one guy who was super nice to me. Thank you for being there, for being super nice. He helped me. He helped me get around. He helped me get in my classes and stuff like that. But there were a couple girls who were like, I can't wait for your leg to heal so I can kick your ass and break it again. And it was a lot. This group of girls was talking trash. Like, this was after my leg healed. This group of girls was talking trash about me and saying stuff about my family, and so I told them all to shut up. And then this one girl just started beating my ass, and I'm not gonna say that I won because I didn't. I'm trying to be honest here, which is the hardest thing to do. And 9th grade we were virtual because of COVID, and 10th grade I went back. I made some amazing friends. They are still my friends to this day. Hey bitches, love you guys. 11th grade was fucking hell, bro. I was smoking, drinking, getting caught up with the wrong people, doing shit I shouldn't have, and there's no one to blame for my actions but myself, so I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying I did some really fucked up shit. In 11th grade, I got into so many fights. I got suspended like 3 times. I took my friends down with me, and that was so shitty of me to do, and I'm so extremely sorry. My eating disorder really picked up in 10th grade. I was throwing up all of the time. I tried to tell my friends, but they kind of just, I tried to tell this one girl, and she was not my friend. We will never be friends again. This girl threw away a 5-year friendship for a fucking guy. We are not friends. We will never be friends again. I tried to tell her, and she kind of just brushed me off and ignored me. So I decided not to tell anyone, and then I've only told my girlfriend. She's the only one that I trust with this kind of information, and now this information is going out to all of you. Okay, I'm gonna try and stop stressing about that because it's not good to stress about it, but I still struggle a lot with purging, and I'm trying to get better, trying to conquer my eating disorder. I say all that to say because bullying has led me to where I am today, and just everything in my life has led me to where I am today, and I hate it. I hate myself. I hate every single part of myself. If I could just step out of my body for a day, that would be just the most amazing thing ever. But obviously I can't. So I'm stuck in my body for the rest of my life, as is like everybody else. And yeah, I may or may not post this, I don't know. I might, and there will probably be a part 2. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and in the comments, if you want to share your story, I will be reading the comments and liking them and replying to them. So thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Bye.